Here we are at EmpireCon 2023. Now for our long intro.
Sit back and relax for 45 seconds. Everyone's looking at us.
I know, it's weird. Everyone, welcome back to our first ever EmpireCon episode. I'm Jeremiah,
I'm Drew.
and it's finally here.
Yeah, it is here.
We're here. We got a whole crowd. We should probably pan the camera over.
Should everyone, like, we need them to yell as loud as they can right now.
All right, everybody.
Go.
Yeah, we're here. Last night was fun. The meet and greet at Wesley Andrews.
Yeah.
And our boy Tanner, he won both Star Wars and Minnesota trivia. So,
And he's from Wisconsin.
yeah.
That
like,
just shows you how much he...
yeah,
wants to
you're a
be
true
here.
Minnesotan now, Tanner.
Yeah.
Pretty soon you'll be a Vikings fan
Yup.
and all that kind of stuff.
Well, the way they're going this year, he probably will be anyways.
Yeah? Okay. All right, well, first off, hopefully, I don't know how well it was communicated, but we were supposed to vote on watermelon today.
Oh, I don't think it was communicated.
I
at
talked to
all.
people individually.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
But if you took your taste test over there, the A and B, we got Jessica over here. Everyone
Go buy watermelon real fast.
Go, there's A and B, whatever one, you got to pick and choose which one tastes better, because one is one I picked out and Drew thump test one himself.
But I also thumb test yours, and I approved.
So
I feel like either way.
but we know that if I win this, I win the thump test
But
argument.
see, I didn't see you cut them, so I
But-
don't. I don't
But
know. If this is
I'm
real.
less likely to lie than you, though.
We don't know that.
I know that. I know that. All right, okay, everyone's last minute taste testing right now. Daddy Palps is here. He's itching his chin.
The itch.
Yep. All right, we're almost done. All right. Who else? That's everybody? All right.
All right. Momo has the mic right now. He can tell us right now.
No, he doesn't. It's not,
I'm
he's
just
not-
kidding.
All right, raise your hand if you are going with watermelon A. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many are going with B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Did I count you? All right, 6. That's 6. So,
Did I win or lose? I don't even know what number I was.
watermelon A was me. So, I guess the thumb test is a myth, and I
No,
win the argument.
No, that's not how that works.
I picked it out by sight and still got a
But
good
I still
one.
thumped yours. And
But your
I approved.
thump lost, though. So you're saying my thump was better, or was your thump better?
I'm saying if you didn't pick yours first, I would have picked yours.
All right. Well, either way, I win, so let the record show I won.
So he's looking and pointing at Andrew, by the way.
Basically, yeah.
That's
But
it, Andrew.
that's that. But for the rest of this episode, we're going to do a quick Ask Us Anything episode. So we got a mic over here that is going to be passed around to everybody who wants to ask a question. You don't have to if you don't want to, but hopefully we can go quick, because sometimes a voicemail question leads to like a 20-minute argument. So we don't got that much time
Kind
today.
of want that though.
But we got limited time, because right after this, we're doing the VCU right
Yeah.
on that big TV right there.
And by the time you're watching this, you can go watch it on YouTube anyways.
Yep.
So
So it'll be going live at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, Sunday.
there you go.
So,
So go watch it if you haven't yet.
yeah. Go watch it. A lot of work. All right, so
Who wants to go first?
who wants to go first? Was Ask Us Anything. Oh, Lucy, you got to say. Oh, of course, Lucy.
Of course, Lucy.
Of course, Lucy. So, Lucy, your question.
All right. If you could travel anywhere in the Star Wars galaxy at any time, what event would you want to watch in person?
Ooh.
Event
in Star Wars that we would want to watch. That's a hard one.
Oh, wow.
Because there's a lot of...
I know.
All right, go.
Endor. Battle of Endor.
Battle of Endor.
Because after that, the celebration party was probably lit.
They're eating stormtroopers.
Uh-huh. It was pretty cool.
You want to be eating stormtrooper bodies?
I don't know. Depends on how I feel.
Okay.
Or just walk around with the chicken walker. Like, if I can just go in there and start walking around.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
For me, it might have to be Anakin versus Obi-Wan on Mustafar.
Oh, just like...
This on one of those lava rafts, just like...
This,
like, it'd be so cool. Like,
that would actually be kind of cool.
all right. Next up, anyone else want to ask a question? Who's up? Got a lot of people here. There you go, Elias.
I don't know if this has been asked before or whatever.
Doesn't matter.
You could have any job in Star Wars.
In Star Wars.
Any job in Star Wars. Probably work at a cantina.
Bounty hunter.
Work at as a cantina worker and
That would be more practical of what I would do now. I'm saying I would be a bounty hunter for sure.
A bounty hunter. I don't know. It'd be cool to be like a starfighter pilot. Just like Hera. Be better than Hera. Syndulla.
Be better than her? Good
Yeah.
luck.
She's the best pilot in the galaxy.
Well, that's debatable.
It's not debatable. She's the best.
I don't know.
But yeah, so that would probably that, or maybe like, I don't know, working with your boy.
Sanitation?
No. Work with your boy in the diner on Coruscant.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun.
You don't want to sell death sticks?
No.
Okay, good. Good answer. Good
I tried looking for pixie sticks in the candy section at the store for you guys to have for death sticks, but I guess they don't have. They not have them anymore. I haven't seen a pixie stick since I was like 8 years old. They still make them
Probably.
somewhere.
Yeah. Go home. Go rethink your life.
All right, who else has a question? Come on, everyone. All right, here, Daddy Pelps.
Daddy Popes.
All right. I'm going to ask a non-Star Wars one.
Perfect.
What is your favorite fandom outside of Star Wars?
Ooh.
Well, I think content-wise, like Marvel, just because I watch all the movies and shows, and so like I haven't given up like so many people with
Like me.
like you. So I still like it. There's always like everything else. There's hit and misses. I think Guardians Volume 3 was really, really good.
Yeah.
So
That's what I've
definitely-
heard. I need to.
It's on Disney Plus now, so if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's a tearjerker. But outside of that, I don't know what other. Back in the day, I liked the Hunger Game movies. But that
Did
was-
you read the books though?
No,
Oh,
no,
come on.
no. So I'm excited for the Hunger Games movie that's coming out this fall. So
But that's a thing.
we talked about this on the podcast, Drew.
Oh, probably.
It's like
doesn't mean I remember.
It's like a prequel, so it's like the 15th Hunger Games or something, and it's Snow is like a young guy,
Oh,
all
okay.
that stuff. So that's cool. Drew, what's your favorite fandom?
Probably Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. It's like tied pretty close with like Harry Potter, but I feel like Lord of the Rings is definitely it. Yeah.
Cool. Does like sports count as a fandom? Like, could you say?
Daddy Pops, does that count as a fandom? No,
No?
he said
Okay.
no. so yeah, Lord of the Rings.
All right. Who's up next?
Oh,
Tanner.
What has been your favorite episode you've done so far of Empire Radio?
Oh, that's a hard question.
Best episode. Favorite episode. I think. Well, Daddy Post saying this one, but I don't know yet. But I think I like the ones when we have like long debates. So like that Andor episode when we debated Mon Mothma's moral dilemma.
Yeah.
For like a half-hour debate. Like that was the most heated debate. We have it clipped on YouTube, so if you haven't watched that, go check that out. But
Yeah.
I really like that one. I like when Andrew is back for an episode. So like probably that Ahsoka trailer that we did a breakdown on it.
That was your
first one.
favorite episode?
That was one of my favorite ones. It was just a fun, nonstop. It was like a 3 hour
3 hours
episode.
for a minute and a half clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was always fun.
Yeah, I think that debate one, in hindsight, was really cool. In the moment, though, like, it was stressful. Like, that Andor one was like, at the end, Jeremiah's like, yeah, I really liked that episode. Like, that was a good debate. I was like, wait, you actually liked it? I thought you would be so mad at me still. Like,
I did roll my eyes and shake my head a few times and like look off in the distance out of annoyance, but it was all in good fun.
yeah, I think that one was good. Honestly, the times when we used to do them in the basement was fun.
Oh, back the first like 6 episodes.
Yeah.
The bowl of Halloween candy.
Yeah.
The good old days.
But yeah, probably that one, the Andor one, and then probably on Wednesday when the new Ahsoka show comes out, that'll be my next favorite episode.
Tuesday,
Or-
actually.
well, okay.
Tuesday,
Tomato,
technically.
tomato.
So-
When we're recording, though,
Yeah,
it's
it'll be
gonna
on Wednesday. Yeah, there'll be a lot of. It could be a lot of hot takes with this season of Ahsoka, first season of Ahsoka.
But what if it just bombs the first two
Dude.
episodes?
I'll be so sad.
It's not gonna happen.
But there's a lot of hype and there's a lot of expectations, so there's gonna be something good for everyone. I think there's probably something bad for everyone too.
Yeah, some canon things are gonna switch.
Yep. All right. What's up? Who's up? Oh, Lucy again.
Lucy,
Jedi or Rebels?
Who do you want to be?
a Jedi.
I think I'd rather be a Jedi. But like probably like a High Republic Jedi where you're not as like desensitized to political corruption and stuff. So back when they were kind of on their own, more independent from
Like Ahsoka.
or Ahsoka, she does her own thing.
I'd probably do that. I'd get kicked out of the Jedi Order pretty quickly.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. There's no shot. I'm out.
Yep.
I probably wouldn't get picked though because of that. They just feel it. They're like, nope, this one's a bad egg.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But a rebel would be fun too. But like some rebels, they're like in the action, like then other rebels are just kind of like
Sanitation.
sanitation. But you got to do like
Hey.
you got to have a clean toilet, like
It's all for the
because some of those alien species when they're done in a bathroom, it's probably rough. So sanitation is probably they probably get paid high in Star Wars because you never know what you're gonna get
yeah.
in the bathroom.
It's a mystery. Could be flooded with water. You
Could
never
be.
know.
All right. Who else? Oh, my brother Andy is here.
All right, if Star Wars came to you and asked you, we're going to make one more movie, what will it be about? But you guys have to be in agreement. What would it be about?
Oh, we got to agree on something? Uh-oh. This is the hardest question we ever got.
So
A new movie.
well, not the Ray one. I would tell you that.
All right. I think, I don't know. I think it would have to be something between episodes 3 and 4, I think. Like a good movie
Yeah.
there, maybe.
I would get on board with that. But not the Han Solo one.
Hey, I like the Han Solo
I do
movie.
too, but
That's a sleeper. If you don't like that one, you got to rewatch it.
especially the ending.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, a mall movie.
A mall movie about how he got discovered, that would be good. This is my answer that I wanted to convince you of. A Sheev Palpatine movie. So it could be before episode 1 when he's being trained by Plagueis.
Yeah, I'm down. 100%.
And then we see Plagueis, we see Sheev, and then at the end we'd see him like find Maul or something.
And kill Palps. Or kill
Plagueis.
Plagueis. Yep, I'm
The
down.
tragedy. The movie we call The Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. That'd be the name of the movie. That's our movie pick right there for you.
Boo. Come on, we're pitching that right now. What are you doing, Dan?
All right, next up, who else wants to ask the question? We got some kids playing video games in the back. They're not paying attention.
But it's okay.
Yep.
They're playing
What is the name of the game they're playing?
Goat Simulator.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yep.
The Goat Simulator.
I
was
guess that
interesting.
game's more interesting than Drew and I, which is fine. All right, Elias has a question.
I've just been talking to my friend. He has a question for you. He told me to ask you, like, what are your thoughts on the Rey movie you're making? Do you think it's gonna be good?
The new Ray movie. What are our thoughts on the new Ray?
If it's gonna be good or not. I believe that Disney knows their failure with the sequel trilogy, and they are doing better in general. I just don't know what they would do, like, for it. So it's hard to say like what they would, like what would the enemy be? What would be the antagonist, the villain? Because
Yeah, like what's the new bad?
like it'd be too young of like a new Jedi Order, because she's probably gonna have a bunch of younglings. So it's like you can't have a bunch of Jedi going.
But isn't it
after
15 years after?
15 years. So like the youngest or the
So they
oldest
could be 15, or they could find them.
They could be
later.
maybe older, like maybe like they're 5 or 10 years old, so they could be like
Well,
in
I
their
think
20s or
the
something.
thing
but
that you brought up to me was that the potential of Broom Kid is going to be in there, and that alone scares me.
okay, it's just the kid. He'll be an adult, like it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think they would bring him in.
Oh, he's for sure.
He's
After
for
you
sure-
mentioned that, I was like, oh dang
He's
it,
for sure
in that
going to
movie.
be in there, because like why wouldn't they? If she's trying to find force sensitive kids,
Yeah, I don't know. I have very low.
and you know what they're going to do,
expectations,
because Finn,
which is good.
because Finn is force sensitive now.
They're gonna fall in love.
No, they're gonna. He's gonna be like, yeah, I felt something when I was on Canto Bight all those years ago,
Yep.
and he's gonna find Broom Kid.
You're not
Still
making
working
this
in the stables.
better for me. So it's gonna become Broom Kid's movie.
Maybe Broom Kid's the bad guy.
Oh, he's always been the bad guy in my heart, so that makes sense.
So yeah, so I think Disney will do a good job with it, but they have to make a convincing villain or antagonist.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what if they bring back the big bad for Thrawn.
I don't know.
Possibility. They don't figure it out, and
I think the Thrawn stuff is gonna be done with the movie,
well, that's true.
but who knows?
But we don't know when the Rey movie's coming out compared to Dave Filoni's movie, right?
It's either 2026 or 2027. There's 2 movies in 2026 and then 1 movie in 2027.
But we don't know which ones they are.
So
I have low expectations, which is good, because then I'm more open-minded to anything. I'll still go watch it opening night.
'cause if they want to connect them, then the Thrawn movie would have to come first, because that's chronologically first, and then the Rey movie would happen if they wanted to connect them. But I doubt.
Yeah, I know.
Because I think they just want to make bookends on that Mandoverse story. So, all right. Next question. Oh, Lucy again.
Lucy, we should just give her a mic, dude.
Yeah, get her
Just
own mic.
Pull her up here.
What is one thing you said in the podcast in the past that you have now changed your mind about?
Oh,
No, that's staying the same. I think.
there's money to be made off that quote. He has to
I
give
think
to
that if we redid our movie rankings, I think I would move episode 1 a lot higher, because I had that on the bottom. I might put that closer to the middle now, because I think discussing Star Wars now for over 3.5 years and kind of understanding the bigger themes and pictures, and how they've added more canon to with shows and whatnot, I think my understanding of everything is a little bit more in depth. So I think movie rankings would change. I don't know. What else? How about you, Drew? Anything you've changed your mind on in the past?
I probably have. I just don't remember my original answer to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the hard part. It's like we've done too many episodes.
And even now, even like we're in the middle of like the Mandoverse stuff, like in a few years when all that's done, we could have a completely different opinion on stuff now that we think is great. So
Yeah.
So that'd be interesting to. So in EmpireCon in 4 or 5 years, if we have another one, we'll have to ask that question again to see where we're at.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything off the top of my head that I could say I would change.
All right. Who else? Oh, we got way in the back. We got Henry, which is Lucy's. Yep, keep going. Way in the back there. Lucy's little brother.
If you had to pilot one kind of ship, what would it be?
Ooh.
X-wing.
Wow.
I think that's most people. You're gonna do a Falcon probably, right?
No, I'll do the slave one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Come on.
That's a good question. What else?
That was a good question. What would be your second pick then?
Probably one of those like the Jedi starfighters from prequel era.
Oh, okay.
Those are
Similar.
Those are really small and like maneuverable really fast.
Yeah, it'd be. I'd probably. This is kind of lame, but the Imperial transport, just because.
Like, which one?
Like Vader, like the ship that takes, like, Palpatine's to places.
Oh, the Lambda class.
Yeah, the Lambda class
yeah.
shuttle. Just because.
People wouldn't want to mess with you. That's
Yeah.
why. Like driving around in a old cop car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, a Star Destroyer would be fun.
The Death Star would be fun.
Is there a pilot for the Death Star?
There's gotta be. There's probably more than one pilot.
Maybe.
It doesn't just float.
We know it can go in hyperspace, but like we've never seen like.
Can you imagine being on that thing in hyperspace?
It's probably the same.
Yeah, that's probably just true. That's fair.
All right, what else? Oh, Nate over here, Drew's brother.
Hi. You have to smuggle spice across the galaxy, and you can have 3 people from any point in Star Wars be your crew. Who?
I got Hondo. For sure, you got to have Hondo. Han Solo, I guess. Like, he would be your pilot that you would want. Hondo, he'd be your negotiator, like, to talk your way out of things.
They both would be good at that.
They both would be good. But I think Hondo, he slips through a lot of cracks a lot better than most people. He should have died like 1,000 times. One more person.
Cad Bane.
I was actually just thinking that right now. Cad Bane, because you got to have a good security guard type thing with you. They can get you out of situations. So I go with Cad Bane, Han Solo, and Hondo.
All right, I would go Cad Bane, Thrawn, because just like Hondo, they're really good at communication. And Boba Fett.
You would go with Boba Fett, of course.
That's a good crew.
That is a good crew. But which Boba Fett? Like the
The
book of
origi-
Boba
no,
Fett?
no, no,
The
no,
book
no,
of
no,
Boba
no,
Fett?
no.
Boba Fett? Or?
The original Boba Fett.
All right.
Man of few words.
Yep. All right. What else? Keep them coming. We got Daddy Palps again.
Okay. So, one is, do you think an R-rated movie fits into Star Wars? And if you were to make an R-rated movie, what would it be?
Probably the one we just
For
said.
Star Wars? Okay.
Yeah.
Probably the one we just said. The movie that we.
Well, I could just say the VCU is rated R, and that's what we made. We just call it rated R.
Oh, you would just say it. No.
So
It's rated R for no reason, but it's
I
just
think
rated R.
it would have to. If it's gonna be rated R, it's gonna be obviously because of violence. Like that's
Yeah, but the one that we just talked about, the Plagueis,
the Plagueis book
like
and book and story with Sheev, and you could do that. It would have to be like a Sith focused.
either that or like a mall like story.
Like what they could do with because they have the Jedi Origins film that they are gonna do. Like if that's like a trilogy, like one of those could be rated R, where it's like a Sith focused one where people are like struggling with the dark side, and like they just like kill everybody.
Or it's just like the deleted scenes of Anakin killing all the kids.
That too.
That alone would just do it.
An Order 66 movie.
Just them killing people.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Yeah, all these Jedi getting killed.
I don't think I would enjoy that movie too much.
I don't know. I can never get tired of Order 66.
Wow.
Every time, every time it pops up in a show or whatever, I think it's.
You get giddy.
I think it's the most pivotal moment
That's the
in the
hottest
Star
take.
Wars timeline because that's where every change. Yeah.
Yes, But
It's just interesting to see how each Jedi reacts to a situation. Like some of them like instantly die, some of them put up a good fight, and then people escape, and then like they get hunted down, like
all right, I want to.
like an Inquisitor movie maybe. Like
30
where they're-
years from current Mandoverse Grogu, and he turns into the dark side. That's what I want. That would be my.
Well,
radar
that would be the Rey movie, basically. What if Grogu is the villain in the Rey movie?
Yes. Okay. Now,
Yeah,
now you're talking.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
That'd be cool because
He's like evil.
by the time
Mandalorian.
when we get to the sequel trilogy, that's be 25 years after
So
the
he'd be-
Mandoverse. So he'd be 75 plus another 15 years or
He could probably fully talk by then.
to 20 years. So he'd be like 85, 90 years old or something.
You could probably say like 3 words.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to be a villain. Like the first Maul, he only said 3 words. so-
Right. They should,
makes sense.
They should do that with Grogu.
That's what you would want because you're so tired of Grogu.
Yeah, like make him not a merch play.
Yeah.
But yeah. So our question was, what do we want rated R? Would probably be what? Was that your last question?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, did we already, okay. So yeah.
You said a Grogu rated R movie.
So Order 66 or like a Sheev Plagueis story
Or
Origins.
Maul origin story probably would be rated R.
that, and then what would we make? It would probably be that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Tanner.
Tan.
So Marvel has what if.
Yep.
Yes,
If Star Wars were to do a what if,
they should. but
what is an episode that you would like to see?
we've definitely said this multiple times, but I don't remember.
There's so many things like we've all. I don't know if you've seen like the TikTok memes or whatever of one scene that's like changed where someone makes a good decision and it goes straight to directed by George Lucas or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it would be something during episode 3, especially related to Ahsoka, because like there was many moments in that final 4 episodes of Clone Wars where she had an opportunity to change Anakin's perspective, and she never made the decision to talk to him. And I think that something like that, like where she was able to talk to Anakin before he did something, I think could have changed everything.
Or what if Anakin and Padme don't end up together?
Well, then that's kind of boring. That's ends of Star Wars right there.
That's all you need. That was the quickest episode of What If ever.
Yeah.
But I mean, he would probably still turn bad somehow. You don't think?
No, I think all the factors that we have all contributed to it. But if you remove one of them, it'll be enough to keep them from going to the.
Or what if what's the name didn't die?
Who?
And Nashi was the one that Andrew always says that he wants. I don't know the spacing names right now. Not Obi-Wan.
Qui-Gon?
Qui-Gon didn't die.
If Qui-Gon didn't die,
That'd be cool. What if? Because then you can.
because
see
he would have
him.
trained Anakin.
Yeah. That would probably be a really cool episode.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's like every single episode of a show or of any moment in a movie, if you just change it, that'd be cool. What if? So there's infinite possibilities, but they definitely should. I don't know why they haven't.
What if Maul didn't get his legs cut off? Then
Right.
what?
Probably been the same.
Or Kenobi would have died too, and then Maul would have trained Anakin. That's
Yep.
a fun one.
That's a fun one. All right, cool. What else? Lucy again. Is this number 4? Number 4 from Lucy.
Other than Grogu, who do you think is the most overrated character in Star Wars?
Ooh.
Jar Jar.
Nah, I don't have a problem
I'm
with
just
Jar
kidding.
Jar. Overrated character in Star Wars. Who?
You say Boba Fett?
Yeah,
Dude,
that
get
was,
out.
that was a hot take episode.
Oh, I don't have my get out button anymore.
The hot take episode that we had with Andrew, he did that. Boba Fett was just a background character, and that's all he is. Overrated. Honestly, this might be a hot take,
Oh Lord.
but Luke from the original trilogy. The Henry, yeah, I think like, a lot of people just love him, but like it's just a nostalgia thing. I think objectively, as an adult looking at that, he's until you get to episode 6, like he's just a whiny, ignorant, unable.
Like his father before him.
Yep, Skywalkers are just whiny people.
I would say this is a hot take. Ray.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think
Just Rey.
I think people who were raised on the sequel trilogy will love her a lot more than everybody else. But yeah, I think Luke is my most overrated character.
That hurts me. Okay. I think Andy has
All
a
right,
question.
Andy has one.
So, Jeremiah, I know you like wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but if you had to pick one character, like from his wardrobe from Star Wars, which one would you pick?
Oh,
You're gonna say Han, aren't you?
I don't know.
It's
That's-
closest to jeans and t-shirt you could get.
I don't know, because who's someone simply dressed? Can I go with like a
Not Lando.
No, he's too bougie for me. There's too many capes. I'm not.
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
not
pull
Cape
off a
guy.
cape.
You're not Cape guy, huh?
No, like would like a clone trooper armor count as an outfit, like wardrobe?
You
Like,
should just buy one and just wear it all the time.
I really like the clone trooper armor, and especially the helmet. So I might go with that. But I don't know. Han Solo might be.
Yeah, I feel like that'd just be easy for him. Just wear a vest.
Yeah, I could maybe do a vest.
You could depends on how hot it is, though. Not on Tatooine.
No, I wouldn't go to Tatooine. But what would you?
I think that was directed to you.
I know, but you could still throw in your. What would you?
Dang it. I can't say Boba Fett. Cad Bane.
Cad Bane. It's
Just wear his
similar
outfit.
to Han a little bit, kind of. Sometimes he wears a jacket, long jacket.
He has a cool hat.
Cool hat.
I would want the Clone Wars one, not the Boba Fett, Book of Boba Fett.
Right.
Because I want the big, giant cowboy hat, not the little one.
If you want a big hat, doesn't Imbo have a big hat? Right? When he has a dog,
True.
Imbo would be a cool
I should have said
Tusken Raider. Tusken Raider outfit.
Tusken Raider or
All right. Next.
Jabba the Hutt. I should have just done that one.
Naked? Okay. This is a family-friendly show. All right. A few more. Nate over here.
Would you rather wake up to find yourself chained to a pillar in a Geonosian arena or frozen to the ceiling in a Wampa den on Hoth?
What are the odds? I need the odds.
No,
on
you don't have to. You're in that situation as you. I would probably go with
the arena.
the Hoth.
What? Why?
Well, one, I like the cold. So if I have to die, I'd rather die in the cold than in the heat.
I don't. I think
And
when you're dying, I don't.
I
think
think
you really care.
I think you have a better chance in Hoth surviving. Because if you're stuck in an arena, like, how are you supposed to get out? But if you're in a cave and you can get loose, then you can at least run and have a chance to.
But you're frozen to the ceiling.
Oh, you can,
You don't have Luke's powers to grab.
I don't know. I just don't like the Hoth.
And then you're stuck in the middle of a desert of snow with no tauntaun.
I'd rather
'Cause your tauntaun
when you
got
die
frozen.
of hypothermia, you just fall asleep and it's a peaceful death. I don't want to get eaten by a giant Nexu cat thing. Like that would be terrible. Like,
Yeah, but you might get eaten by a snow monster.
at least I'd not be hot. Like
All right, that's. I'll take the arena, and the odds could be better in my favor, maybe.
maybe. All right, any more? Any more? We were making this a quick episode as it is, but we still can do a few more questions. Come on, parents.
Yeah,
come on.
come
You
on.
guys haven't asked any questions.
Oh,
We got
Lucy's
Tim.
Lucy's dad.
Which event or place or thing in Star Wars makes the least sense to you?
Makes the least sense?
Yes.
Oh. So what in Star Wars makes the least amount of sense, basically? There's times when I'm just like watching stuff, I'm like, this doesn't make sense, but like it's just kind of like in a passing.
I feel like the thing that comes to my mind is the Halo planet, or in episode 5 of Boba Fett.
Huh?
The one that
Bespin?
Mando goes.
Oh,
And it looks like Halo, the Halo Moon thing. You know what I'm talking about? The episode that was Mando's episode in the Book of Boba Fett.
oh, okay. Sorry.
that
Halo.
that
the ring.
the Halo ring. I was like, what is this?
I don't know. I think it looks cool.
I mean, it looks cool, but like, that's all we got of it.
Right. It probably doesn't fit the normal. Like we never seen anything like that, so that's probably why it's weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It took me out of the moment a little bit, but I thought it was really cool. But I was like, I want more of this if I'm going to get it. But we never did. And we probably never will.
Right. I think the thing that for me that doesn't make the most sense is kind of more of like a bad decision by the Jedi when, in the Clone Wars, when they discover the biochip in the clones, and they figured out that the Sith created the clone army and put the chip in them, and they didn't do anything about it. Like, you know, the Yoda says we gotta play their game to let it play out, but they didn't like investigate it more when they should have.
Oh, when they could have.
Like they're like, oh, we know something that our clone army was created by our enemies. Like I
That was by
wonder why.
Fives, right?
Fives found that one.
Yeah.
He figured that out. So that is probably the biggest failure of the Jedi Council in Clone Wars was not investigate that further. So
The power may be's, man.
yeah, and that's why a lot of people hate Yoda because
Okay,
It
all
was
right.
his
You've
decision.
had enough hot takes today. You need to calm down over there. The Yoda, okay.
all right, Daddy Pelps had a question.
He's a parent, so it counts.
Oh, I guess,
Because this is the parents' time right now. So,
Yeah.
so we'll let his go.
Besides Anakin and Padme, what would be a romance that you would pick in Star Wars
Pick like that we like or would want to be.
Oh, I
in.
already
up.
know.
Huh?
to make up?
I already know. Well, mine's not made up, but I
What?
still stand on mine.
What?
Mando.
In Bo-Katan?
Yeah,
No.
that's facts.
I hate that.
No, that's
Thing.
happening. That's happening. Mine's not made up. She's a good stepmom.
Jeez. Trying to think like who I feel like could make a good couple in Star Wars.
Finn and Rey.
No, definitely.
Really?
No.
That's gonna happen.
No, that'd be the worst thing ever.
Well, don't watch the new movie then.
Like I'm trying to think of like two characters that interacted with each other that was like someone like Rex. Like Rex never got a wife.
But who?
I don't know. I'm trying to think who like any females. It's not, some people want like
Female clones?
Don't you? Aren't you on the Rex Ahsoka? Okay.
Okay.
People, that's just a weird thing.
But I want to know why less so now. Mo, can you give Lucy
Yeah.
a mic?
Wha-
I
We're gonna
wanna
put
kn-
Lucy on the spot.
I
if
wanna
that's
know
okay.
why less so now.
Originally, Lucy was like she's on board with the Ahsoka Rex relationship thing. Why
Well,
do you?
Was there a term for that?
Ahsoka?
Rexoka is the term.
Yeah.
but-
Oh, I thought it was cooler than that. But okay.
Well, I mean, okay, to take this into perspective, at the time, I mean, this is like preteen when I was like first thinking like, these two are so sweet together. And so that was sort of, I used that ship centered around like some of my old fan fiction books that I used to write. And so because of that, honestly, I warped Ahsoka's character so much in those books that I made the couple work. But I don't think, okay, first of all, I agree now with you, Jeremiah, that I don't think Ahsoka should like have a romantic relationship. I she's a strong, individual, independent woman. So, yeah, those are my thoughts summed up.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not.
We'll let that pass.
With
That's
that
that
relationship,
works.
but yeah, I can't think. That's a good question. Some people have wanted us to do like a relationship episode of like favorite ships, favorite ships, relationships. But
I get it.
when we originally did our top 5 favorite Star Wars ships, people thought it was like relationships. But I got an answer. Thrawn and Aralani. Thrawn and Aralani in the books, they should have been a couple. In the Ascendancy trilogy,
Yeah.
they had a thing going on, but they had duties that they had to put first. All right, Elias had a question.
What battle do you think is like the most survivable one?
Survivable.
Like that we could survive? That me
As individuals,
like
if we were in the battle, which would be the easiest battle to like get through?
indoor. Just have to dodge some balls on the ground and you'd be fine.
I don't know. The one that came to mind was I might have been like second season of Clone Wars. I think it was the Lerman episode. Is that what they're called? The little like creatures when Anakin gets knocked out and like he's like MIA.
Oh yeah.
And like it's like the little village of little like monkey guys, and then like who was all there? It was Anakin, Ayla Sakura, and was Ahsoka there? And then like the Separatists came and like they had to defend the town. Like I feel like most of the people in that town didn't have to do much, so that would probably be me. I just hang out with the little kid Lerman and say, hey,
I guess
the Jedi got this.
we could just say that we're part of the Empire and just pick one that they won. And we could have survived that.
Could do that, but we're good guys.
Are we though?
Empire, we're good guys.
We're the good guys.
All right,
Andy.
You might have answered this in one of the podcast episodes, but which Star Wars character do you see yourself most in?
Oh,
Have we?
I don't know. Probably have.
I don't know.
Who are we
Drew, you can't say Boba Fett.
Dang it. Dude, like, Andy's killing me over here, like, constantly.
Who are we like the most? It'd have to be someone that's like more book smart, I guess. I'm not really a gunslinger kind of guy, so I can't do that.
So who are we like the most right now in our current state?
Yeah. Someone. My answer is just because I think we share a common trait, but Eli Vanto in the Thrawn trilogy, because he's eager to learn new things and understand the world around him, and I think I have that quality. Like I like to learn, to analyze situations and learn better. I might not be as good as Eli in making conclusions, but maybe Eli Vanto. But he's just fresh in my mind from reading the trilogy.
I was going to say, you have so much good Thrawn stuff now, and if you would have just went with your gut and decided not to read books, you would never know.
I would have never known. But I had to read books for my job, so. But who are you most like?
That's a good question.
And we're going to go with one last question, too, because we got to start that VCU movie in a few minutes. So we'll finish that question. So Henry gets the last question. He has a hand back there. So get your answer.
All right.
And then we'll have Henry ask the last question.
Probably Mando. Because he's a new dad, and he's going through a lot of those struggles and balancing that. And Grogu's mind is like the same mind as my 2-year-old, so it's probably pretty similar.
Yeah, your kid's way cooler than Grogu, too. So.
Oh, well that's because you hate Grogu, so that wasn't that hard for you to say.
All right, cool. Well, one last question from Henry.
If you had to choose one scene to change to make the rest of Star Wars different, what would you change?
Ooh.
The opening crawl of Episode 8.
Well, episode 9, when they spoil that Palpatine is alive, that's
Yeah, but I could change the whole movie by just changing the opening crawl of episode 8.
You could. Change a scene. That's kind of like the what if thing, like trying to think of a situation. I think it would be, I don't know. I think it would be maybe something with, maybe in like the Kenobi series when like Vader gets that hollow call from Palpatine, and Palpatine tells him to basically stop pursuing Obi-Wan, like have Vader get angry and then have Palpatine like force choke him across the galaxy or something, like, or maybe them fighting, like see him
fight again.
See him like if they were in person, like Vader getting so mad trying to like take out Palpatine, and then Palpatine just destroys him and reminds them how weak he is.
I thought you were gonna say kill that Padawan.
Oh, see the Jedi younglings get killed.
Well, no, him actually kill what's her name?
Reva,
and then that would change the entire.
Yeah, then we wouldn't have the show.
We still would.
All right. Well, that's our last question. This is our live episode here. Yeah. So EmpireCon 2023. This is the Saturday.
You guys having fun?
Yep. So we got the VCU movie starting in 15 minutes that we're gonna play, and then we got Rogue One in the movie theater, and then tomorrow we have Mall of America Scavenger Hunt.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, you missed out.
Yep.
Straight up.
So. Oh yeah. There we go. So yes. So if you have just discovered us for the first time, listening to our podcast or on YouTube, you got a lot to catch up on.
I was going to say good luck.
So, but if you want to get connected with us, in the description below, there is a links.co/Empire Radio link. Links with 2 eyes, and that is a landing page for everything. So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, our fan email. Join the Discord. A lot of fun stuff in the Discord. I was going to say the VCU Illustration Project link, but that's...
Yeah, we don't have to say that anymore.
We don't have to say that anymore. Needlesslynerdy.com link. We're part of that network of nerdy content. So if you like all kinds of nerdy stuff, go check that out. And I think...
Send in voicemails.
Send in voicemails, too. Yep.
We didn't do that today.
So we didn't have that. We do it every episode, but this is a special occasion.
That would have
been kind of difficult to navigate. So,
yep.
But yeah, send in a voicemail. We love hearing people from all walks of life calling in. So definitely do that. Is that it?
I think so.
All right. Well, you've been listening to an EmpireCon-tastic episode of Empire Radio. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Drew.
And may the Force be with you.
Always.
I didn't push record. Oh, well, push record then. That's good. Okay. That's perfect.